My name is Chris Garman, and I'm the founder of Frogtown Trail Challenge, and that's an event that is held in Forsyth County. It's an annual trail running event. The whole thing begins on Friday afternoon at about 3 o'clock. We open the gates to the property, and we allow volunteers and campers and runners to begin filtering onto the property to set up campsites. This year we have about 100 campers signed up. Most people take about 30 minutes to get their tent set up, and then they meander over to the main stage area. And usually they just end up chatting or talking, or maybe they take a hike on the trail. It's a very relaxed atmosphere. Now, by about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, the place looks like a beehive. People coming and going. We have canopies being set up. We have Boy Scouts doing fire pits. We have water being delivered to all the stations. By about 7 o'clock, the sun is setting. It's getting a little cooler. The bonfire is lit, and we begin just a couple hours of some music. We bring in a DJ. We sit around the bonfire. We tell stories. We have s'mores. After 10 o'clock, we prefer everybody go to sleep and get ready for the next morning.
I'm Paul Schmidt, and my son Benjamin and I are running the 4-mile race tomorrow. He's 8, and we did it last year and had a blast, so we thought we'd do it again. We'd enjoy camping out quite a bit, and Abigail, my daughter's there along, to enjoy that part of it with us. The race is just top-notch. We really enjoy all the obstacles and the water crossing, and get ready to get your feet wet, and to get worn out and to have a good time. It's just a lot of fun. It's not for the faint of heart.
5 a.m., we turn on the lights. It's usually foggy. It's always dark. The coffee arrives. We have volunteers that bring in some biscuits or some other breakfast items, and from there it's pretty hectic for about 6 hours. A lot of running around, a lot of organizing where there's not organization, and you're registering 800 people in the course of an hour and a half. You're parking those cars as well, and you're coordinating 100 volunteers to get to their spots. And that's all done between basically 6 and 8 o'clock. At 8 o'clock, we start the race. The race it starts out with the 10-milers, and we get them off, and then we immediately go into the 4-milers. There's a whole other world of trail runners out there that we didn't know about. So we've begun to cater to the trail runner. There are water crossings. There are creek runs. There's quite a few ditches or ravines. There's a road bed that is about a 20-foot drop and then another 20-foot climb out. There is a cargo net, and we have it at the very end of the race, so they have that looking forward to. 10-mile runners spend 1 mile running in a creek, and when they come out of the creek, their feet are absolutely wet, their shoes are wet, their socks are wet, they're full of sand, and we thought it'd be a great idea to have them bring an extra pair of dry shoes and socks. There's one station it's the halfway point for the 10-milers, where we actually have a group of people that will wash your feet, literally with a hose. We'll let them use the restroom. We'll let them get some water. We'll take their old wet stuff, put it in a bag, and take it back to the start line so they can pick it up when they're done. Having witnessed the amount of sand that comes out of their shoes, it's ridiculous. From what I have seen, the end of the race is people are coming in, 4-mile and 10-mile are mixed in. It's all chip timed, so you know what your time is right there instantly. And then the award ceremony begins not too long after that. I grew up playing in the woods. I grew up blazing my own trails. And now I'm like a big kid blazing trails for people to run on, and I thoroughly enjoy it.
My name's Paige Miser, and I ran the 10-mile race. It was the hardest thing probably next to childbirth I've ever done. I've been training for half marathons, but that was tough. Those hills were brutal. I liked the creek. The creek actually felt pretty good, but that 2-mile hill that was hard. Just walking up the thing was hard. This was my very first trail race, so I don't really have anything to compare it to, but but I